Now, one of our next guests is one of Australia's most successful actresses. Naomi Watts has starred in such blockbusters as King Kong and The Ring.
Well, next year we will see her as Princess Diana in the highly anticipated biopic. But right now, she's back in Australia for a very important cause.
She's come up against a giant ape. She's battled supernatural forces.
7 days.
Her dramatic performances in Hollywood are consistently acclaimed. Now Naomi Watts is preparing for the world to see her most anticipated role yet as Diana. The actress transformed herself to play the late Princess of Wales in an upcoming movie. Today, Naomi is back home in Australia, championing a serious cause. She's a Pantene ambassador for the inaugural Beautiful Lengths National Donate Your Hair Week. The program inspires women to grow, cut and donate their locks to be turned into real hair wigs for women undergoing cancer treatment.
Well, Naomi Watts joins us now. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
I'll ask you about donating your hair in a moment, but I want to start. You've just finished filming the Diana film, the Diana biopic. What an amazing role to take on. How intimidating was it?
Very intimidating, and still is. You know, every time people start asking me questions, I break out in a cold sweat, basically. No, I mean, she's the most famous woman of our time, and so a lot of pressure comes with that, you know, pleasing so many people. Everyone feels they have an idea of who she was, or even more than that, know her, because there was so much information constantly available. And, you know, usually as an actor, when you take on a character, you're building that character from the ground up. But with so much information available, at times, yes, incredibly helpful, but daunting, because you want to get it right, and you're worried about everyone making those comparisons.
You only finished shooting 2 days ago, which is extraordinary.
Yeah.
Did you learn more about it? Did you change your view of it after the research and playing?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely... You know, I was reading the newspapers here and there, I watched the wedding, all of that, but I hope I got a lot more inside of her psyche by reading a lot of the biographies available. But what was tricky is that there's so many books available and they all contradict each other. It's hard to know what to trust. But I also managed to find some people that were very, very close to her in her life, and so that was very good, because a lot of it was in alignment with the script, so that's good. And what I learned about her is that she's, you know, like all of the interesting women in the world, a complicated woman, you know, lots of different colours, and as an actor, that's what you want to do, you know. You don't want to just play someone who's one note. And so she was someone that, you know, lived a fairly isolated, particularly in the last years of her life, and a lonely existence.
Sure.
The transformation's incredible. I look at the pictures and I think, gosh, I remember her wearing that, and I remember that outfit, I remember that moment.
Yeah.
The other one, a big movie coming out soon, The Impossible, which is all about the Boxing Day tsunami. That must have been quite gruelling to do.
Yeah, big subject, again, and but very physically demanding, the most demanding I think I've ever done. And at my age, you know, a month in a water tank being thrust about was not the easiest thing to do. But what was inside of this epic kind of disaster that took the lives of so many was a beautiful, intimate family story, and the need to survive and who we want to survive for.
Yep, and we'll go down in our history, why not? Now, before we let you go, the Grow Your Hair Week, Donate Your Hair Week, which we did a segment earlier in the week. Wonderful lady, young girl, growing her hair for 16 years, had it all lopped off for the charity. It was just wonderful. How important is this to you?
Yeah, well, I got involved. I became a Pantene ambassador a few years ago, and then they introduced this Beautiful Lengths campaign to me. It sounded like a great idea. You know, women who are undergoing cancer treatments, you know, they've already got to deal with the sickness, and then to have the reminder of the hair loss just makes it even more difficult. So Pantene came up with the concept to build these wigs and donate them, and encourage young women, or any women, to donate their hair, chop off the old ponytail and build a wig and make someone's life a lot happier.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
wonderful.
We always hear what an incredible part of it all is recovery and how women look,
Yeah.
which really helps how they feel. So, well done. Thank you for joining us this
Thank
morning.
you. Thanks for having me.
That was a lovely, calm chat after one before.
Yeah,
we were
I know,
having a bit
that
of a
was a
giggle,
good
weren't
one,
we?
wasn't it? Spiced it all
I feel
up.
very relaxed now.
And can I just say, Liv Schreiber did a great Aussie accent.
Do you
in
think?
Mean
I
Girls.
thought so too. We did some practicing around the house and
Paid off.
Yeah, he studied hard. He's very good with dialects.
And the craziest movie I've ever seen in my life. Oh, a wonderful message. Good to see you.
You
Thank
too,
you for
guys.
dropping
Thank
by
you.
this morning.
Get more information about the Beautiful Links campaign on our website.